These unbelievable tips turned me and everyone I told into amazing players like Faide, and by the end of this video, you will know how to be one too. And each tip is always more mind-blowing than the last. The first thing is to isolate the 3v1 into 3 separate battles. You have to remember that no matter how strong you think your aim assist is, you can't shoot 3 people at once. Listen, Faide has 2 ways he usually isolates his enemies. Either he hides in the shadows like Batman and waits for the right moment to start the fight, or when the team notices him first, he immediately backs up and runs away to get them to split up so he can get an opportunity to get that one-on-one fight. But there's also a third unknown way that many don't use, and even Faide doesn't do this a lot: isolation with cover. This one thing will double your KD in Apex even if you're not playing solo. When using a piece of cover and there are multiple enemies, you can always split them off without actually having to move anywhere, like this. When in a 3v1, move using the cover to isolate one enemy. Cover can be a tool to isolate people and keep 3v1s 1v1. See, this way only one person at a time sees you, making it an instant 1v1. This isn't all though. I still have more hidden techniques that are even more valuable than this, and even a secret technique that will transform your game immediately. Next is a secret to engaging and disengaging perfectly. Watching Faide, sometimes it seems like Faide never dies and he comes back at the right time just to clutch. G's aren't luck. For example, if Faide is in a fight and notices a pair of butt buddies coming towards him, he'll instantly make his way out, as well as when he takes too much damage because he's at a disadvantage. But when Faide notices he does a lot of damage, he instantly pushes with some movement to finish that kill. I bet you're seeing the pattern now, huh? Based on his advantages and disadvantages, Faide pushes or pulls during a fight. This allows him to survive long enough for the 3v1s and get the sweet highlights you're gonna have too. But what's even more crazy than this is how you can move just like Faide to create a huge skill gap with other players. Bro, I know you're always stunned by his movement, but do you actually realize how easy it is to do them? It's literally pressing one button after another. For example, the super glide is just 2 buttons. Even with a tap strafe, it's still 3 buttons. Just practice for one day and you'll be good. Also, every controller player can do the same movement as M and K can. Look up a roller movement guide. Roller can actually do a lot of movements a lot easier and cooler than M and K, but that's for a total different video. Now that you know how easy it is, it's time to learn the epic ways to use them at the right time to make other people look stupid. The best times are when you're running away and you need to get out fast while dodging some shots, or you need to finish a quick kill. When someone is low, they usually scramble to survive and won't expect a massive wall jump to the face. But be careful doing this, because if someone is expecting this, it can lead to some predictable movement, which can lead to some easy beams on you. But now, for the final tactic that less than 1% of the player base uses, I call it the luring. Imagine there's a team holding hands like crazy with their meat in each other's asses, and you need a crazy play to separate them. Others would crawl into a ball and suck their thumb, but not you. You, Faide, and any other good player will run back to a piece of cover and instantly peek to get a big chunk of damage on someone chasing them. The reason this works is because when people chase, they run into the open and usually chase you in a straight line. This is the best opportunity to get the easiest shots of your life on people chasing you, so take advantage of this. You don't even have to really knock them at all. Just simply cracking them will cause them to heal or stop chasing you, potentially buying you enough time to take a 1v1 somewhere else. Now the only thing left is how you can implement these into your gameplay. So this is what I did to get a 20 bomb 5k solo, even though I only have 300 hours played on Apex. I'm a lot more aggressive than Faide, so the best way for me to isolate my enemies is to find them first and output as much damage as I can. If you almost kill someone and you're aware of the situation, you need to drop down and finish the kill fast. Usually a quick assassination makes them nervous, and it's best to find the next person as fast as possible. Right here, he was very confused. I don't know what was going on. You need to be highly aware in these 1v3 situations because reses can be free kills. And if you have enough health, just go for it. Don't be scared to heal again, because they're the one at the disadvantage. And just wait, because I have a lot of unbelievable information that anyone can use. I actually decided to use the luring technique here because they had saw me and were chasing me, and I need to get quick damage to separate them. When you have a 1v1 like this, you need to be confident and commit, because this is your one opportunity to get a quick knock or kill. Now when it's 2 people left, you want to play it exactly the same as if it were 3. Sometimes you can try and go through these little peek holes like I do right here, but I missed a lot of them. One key thing you always want to do is to continue to switch to different angles every time you peek. This is crucial so that the enemy can't pre-aim you and get free damage when you do peek them. They came up with a plan to bum rush me at the same time, but I stayed cool and isolated with cover here to get one off my back and then committed to the next fight to instantly get a knock. Situations like these happen all the time, so you need to stay calm and follow the rules. The last thing is confidence. You need to want and believe that you are him. This isn't cringe. You don't want to be someone that crumbles at the sight of pressure. You need to be certain that you'll make the play and it will happen. Not everyone starts out as a 1v3 god. In fact, I used to be pretty bad too, but I followed everything I learned and had confidence I would come out on top no matter how many times it took. Make sure to join the Discord below to learn more secrets about aim in Apex or just to grow and hang with us. You need to join so you can get good fast without having to do much work at all.